It was only after this moment that I was actually really concerned for. I was kind of scared of the game because that looked kind of like, well, the T-28 being possessed by a demon. So that kind of proves that the Dark Front was actually made by the collaboration of a demon or the devil. I don't know, guys. That was the part I actually got him scared, but I failed on that one. But if you saw how that tank flipped, let's get back a little bit. Sorry about there being no. Oh, there's the audio, and let's focus on that. Yeah, that T-28 is definitely possessed, guys. Yeah, that'll be my funny part for today. So, Wargaming actually has a demon in their ranks. Oh well. That was the main part that actually scared me at the time. Other than that, it's not really all that scary. Well, hello everyone, this is Tankies, and today I'm going to be showing you... I'm going to be talking about the new game mode. Let's get into it. And so, okay. I'm going to be talking about the game mode. The game mode, I find it pretty interesting. Getting the green orbs, the green matter, yes, the green matter. It's pretty interesting, although I was kind of careful at first. This was my first game, and I was kind of cautious. Personally, I do like the part that you don't have to come, like, you don't have to be at the point of the green matter, you just have to be close to it, which I find pretty good. Right here, I was kind of scared. I mean, it was my first time. I didn't know what these tanks were capable of, so trying to be as careful as I could. So that was. But I mean, I'm getting green matter. That was like the part that I was pretty happy about. And this was my first encounter with the ramming them is not the best choice, guys. Just like for the record. Pretty scared, so I just decided to run away. I was here, I was like, oh, bad driving skills by me, but oh. Well, the sounds I personally find kind of eerie and not really like. I mean, yeah, I would say that they do put in like a certain atmosphere. Is good for the game, in my opinion. It adds like that feeling of like scariness and so the essence is, well, kind of like the anomaly. Although there is difference, the anomaly allows for like some certain buff or debuff. No, I think it's only a buff. But the essence of agony, I don't actually know quite what it is, just because I didn't get it. Well, as you will see very soon. Because, well, there are BDRs, which I had 15 green essence, so I was kind of concerned for myself. So I decided to leave. And, well, the MT-25 Revenant. What do I think of it? It's a good tank, although the armor is good. So it is like the real MT. And the damage, I mean, you have to shoot them a certain time. And, well, what do I think of it? Not the best reload time, personally, but you do have unlimited ammo, so that is, I guess, a good thing. Oh, I was really confused at this part. It went out of my line of sight. I couldn't see it, which was so confusing to me. maybe the MT Revenant does not have the best view range. That's like the only explanation I can find myself. But I don't know. I mean, just tell me what you think about it. So, right now I'm just trying to get to the on the map, like the middle. By the way, this Nebelberg, like if any of you don't know, the map for tier 10 tanks. And well, okay, I'll start talking about my points of view on this battle mode. First, what I would improve is the tab thing. Oh, actually, just first of all, I'll show you a fun, good part. You see, like this, a jump that would have probably done quite a bit of damage to me did 0 damage, which is a thing that I actually really like about this thing. You can jump as much as you can from like the high spots. I do that quite a bit in this game mode, and it's pretty fun. But my opinion is, first of all, tab, I'll say, is like pressing tab every single time in order to look at the minimap is not the best thing, just because it kind of leaves, it's harder to see. Basically, you don't know where your teammates are. I mean, you do, but it's kind of harder to see. And now so right now I'm fighting the medium ones, which are the light tanks for this game mode. They give you 3 green essence, and they have like a really fast reload time and stuff, but they have 0 armor, but they're somewhat mobile. The T-28s, I fought one before. They're good. They can do quite a bit of damage when just one shot. And well, the BDRs, I fought them, and it was not the best decision I made. So yeah, this is the jumping. First of all, I'll, like for later game modes such as this, I'll improve the tab problem. I don't know if that is like the best choice, but well, whatever. And you play against the bots, so that makes its own problems, kind of. You know, get a little of essence, green matter, and now I'll be showing you like a thing with the bots that's kind of interesting. They're pretty easy to destroy. So I just ride around in circles in very like, so as you could see here, until the point that I was stopped by a rock and I was unable to do anything. There, that improves the whole thing. That's sorry. While I was driving just like without any like pattern, the T-28 was unable to do a single thing to me, and as far as I was like not like really close to it. But when you drive in a predictable pattern, they have excellent marksmanship. They can shoot you really easily. And like the bots on the South America server. So yeah, the bots, I won't say that they're the best, but it's definitely like a better bot than, I don't know, the ones that players make that really hurt the game. But so yeah, that the game mode wise, it's a pretty fun game. I personally love the jumping off the cliffs. Destroying the enemy vehicles is pretty easy. You work as a team, you get the green matter, and you always win something. Unless your team is like noobs and stuff and doesn't get a single matter of green, I guess. But the enemy tanks are somewhat easy to take on. If you have like all 5 tanks together, they're like a piece of cake. although please don't eat them. I'll recommend that. But as a fun game mode, yes, I will say that it's pretty good. Wargaming made pretty good, some pretty good improvements. The atmosphere is good. It's a night battle, which is like a new thing for wargaming, although the lighting is still good enough for players to see. So this is my opinion, game-wise. Now let's look at what I think of it as missions and like stuff that's like not playing. Let's go to that. So now let's look at the theory behind all of this. So the price does drop every day by, it looks like 500, I guess, but so does the duration. But the price, I would say, is the better choice, just because it took me like quite some time to just get to the first level. I mean, 4 battles, but for some reason it seems that these games are really like a lot longer, so it took me like half an hour. I mean, for me that is a long time, but oh no, half an hour for 4 games. You can usually play more games with the current game, the current like matchup and stuff. But so that's one thing, and you'll need to do that. Let's see, well, a crap ton, like a literal crap ton. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. This is, you have to play so many battles to get this. 40,000. So if we do the math, so it should be like over 600 games, I think. No, or yes, if it's 4,000, yes, wait, no, 6 times over 60 games. You have to play, no, way over 60 games actually, like 70, like between 60 and 70 games. Although for, I would say for most of, but that's like if you get like every single game, you get like over 100. If you don't, that'll take longer, as well it should be. But 60 games and over quite a period. And the thing is, you can't really mess up. Just because if you want, I mean, if we look at this as a way of getting more credits, you need 13 days in order to get like the maximum stuff. Although I would agree that that looks pretty nice. I got some free experience from that, but I don't know if really worth it. Like all of those games that take quite a bit of time, like 7 minutes. Personally, I will say that buying it is a little bit better, although, well, I have 0 gold, but, well, who cares? It's not about me, it's about you guys. I'm just trying to show you what it's all about. And, well, so yesterday I was playing, and I was pretty lucky with my teammates. And every single battle, for 3 battles, I got like 130 or something around that. And by the end, I had 397. So I was like 3 away from this. So I don't know, maybe like grounded. Although I mean, Wargaming wants people to play it more, so really makes sense. And the bonuses, I mean, the bonuses are really good, but I don't know if they're like worth the time. I mean, getting the green matter is, I mean, it's not really tough, but I mean, it takes some time. If you collect a lot of green matter, but then, well, I don't know, your team doesn't do anything really, that kind of messes up your whole game. But yeah, personally, I'll say that buying it, like, I'm not trying to get you guys to start giving money, donating money to wargaming. No, I'm just saying which is the simplest way. 5,000 else, 5,000 gold, although it's already 4,500. I'll say that's about like, I don't know, $15 to $20. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I really don't know. I haven't looked at the price for gold in quite a long time, just because I haven't bought any gold in a long time. But yeah, buying is a simple option and allows you to get these buffs for pretty long time compared to when you actually get it. If like you do, it will take, you won't get them for like a little while. So buying is the best option. Other things that like are out of the case, give me a second. Every single battle on the MT Revenant, although I mean I'll say that the tank actually looks pretty nice, so props to Wargaming for that. Although the game actually kind of sounds creepy, but I'm not talking about this. I'm trying to say is, wait. So every battle you get experience for the MT Revenant. But if you look at this, you can't. Actually, you can. So guys, actually did not see this one coming. I saw a couple of things and I didn't see it at first, but now you can actually convert the free experience. So actually, props to Wargaming for that. You can actually use it, and you do get the free experience from playing the battle. But you don't get that much money from it unless you complete the missions, a couple of them. So, I mean, as a fun game mode, yes, I'll say that it's pretty good. I mean, depending on like what type of team you get, or like that type of stuff. But as a way to get more buffs, I'll say just giving money to Wargaming is the simplest option, really. You get more from it. So yeah, but guys, as always, this is just my opinion. I don't try to force it on anyone. I'm just saying, like that's like my true opinion. But as a fun game mode that Wargaming release every now and then, personally I find it really interesting. I mean, not like as interesting compared to, I don't know, the lock Lancer, like the wheeled thing, Mark 1, but personally I definitely find way more interesting than the football game mode. But so yeah, this is my opinion on the Dark Front, as I mean, so. And by the way, if like, I mean, we all like the buffs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I want as many buffs as I can, but I'll just go the cheap round and see how far I can get to it. And I'll try and tell you guys how far I get just by playing, like, I don't know, a little while, like every day or so. Yeah, that'll be my goal. And well, who doesn't like buffs? I mean, if you like the buffs, I don't know, click the like button. That's kind of sell it out, but let's just go with it. So if you like it, yeah, like it. So yeah, that's basically my opinion concerning Dark Front. Thank you everyone very much for watching. Oh yeah, the weird, eerie, creepy sound. But yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching this video. I hope you stay tuned for the next video on Monday. Bye!